We are here on 41st Street to check out our new flip in East Sacramento. This one is a nail biter because we're not sure if we're going to proceed with the project or just wholesale it. That's all coming up next on Flipping in Heels. Hi guys, Olivia Barrett here. We are in front of our new flip on 41st Street in East Sacramento. This one, I have a business partner, Rochelle. We are working on this one together, and we're making the decision together of whether or not to continue the project or to wholesale it. But what I'd like to do today is walk you through the project, let you know our vision. Our trusty contractor, Josh, has shown us another talent that he's been hiding for 7-8 years. We didn't know he knew how to do 3D rendering, but he does. So he's put together a really cool 3D rendering of this property so I can walk you through it and he can virtually walk you through what it's going to look like afterwards. So let's go take a look. Actually, we're going to have to go around the back because we nailed the door shut here. One of the things that we do constantly is making sure our properties are secure, and this one needed to be nailed shut, but it will have a new door eventually. So let's go through the back. This is a 1925 bungalow, which is one of the most popular houses in East Sacramento. People love the character of it, and we like to keep the character when we remodel these houses and just add some modern amenities. One of the things that we focus on is opening up wherever we can. A big open concept space is always ideal for buyers in this area. So right behind me, you'll see that there's a wall here that used to be a bedroom/office area. So this is going to be blown through so that we can increase the living space here. This will now become a kitchen. And this kitchen actually is going to be expanded even further this way, another 15 feet. So this kitchen will be massive. A big open concept kitchen with a large island, a breakfast nook area over here. There will be cabinets all along the back side of me. Unfortunately, we're going to have to eliminate this window here. However, we have this big, beautiful picture window over here that will be kept in its original footprint. So we'll have some great natural light coming into here. One of the things that we always debate is whether or not to keep old windows or to bring new ones in. New ones are great for energy efficiency, but the look of these older windows is ideal and is something that buyers in this area really like. So we haven't made the final decision on that yet, but we will a little bit further down the road, and we'll let you know how we decide on that. One of the things I really love to do whenever possible is a vaulted ceiling. Fortunately, in this house, we can do a killer vaulted ceiling. Very dramatic. This whole area is going to be living space. This beam here is right where the roof peaks. So we will have a vault encompassing this entire area here. And you know me, I like dramatic. There's going to be lots of chandeliers. This over here is a great fireplace. We're going to carry that dramatic look over here. I haven't decided whether or not to do a big piece of quartz or some fun tile, so we'll come up with a great design and talk about it in a future episode, but that's going to be fun. We also have this great hardwood floor, so we'll be refinishing this hardwood and then adding it into the rest of the living space. And right now we're standing in the original dining room, which is going to be relocated because this is going to be given to the living space. So the dining room is now going to be over here. Let's go check it out. This is the original kitchen, which will be replaced with the new dining space. And the dining space is actually going to carry a little bit further because we're going to do an 800 square foot addition to the house. So the house is going to continue this way. This is actually going to be a hallway, little mudroom area, and then it'll have glass French doors at the end. That was the concept that the entire floor plan was built around, was to be able to see from the front of the house all the way to the rear into the backyard. So all of the bedrooms now are on this side of the house and bathrooms. And then this side of the house is actually going to be an entryway into an ADU. An ADU is an additional dwelling unit. It is complete with the living space, the kitchenette, a bedroom, a bathroom, even a laundry space. This is a really, really popular feature for buyers now, for in-laws, for rentability. Also, if your husband's out of line, throw him out there, just kidding. But it's got many uses for it. So it's been very popular, and it was something that we wanted to do on this project because we had the space to do it. In front of that, we're gonna do a large carport area. It was in huge discussion whether or not to do a garage or carport, and in the end we decided to do a carport, but really chunk it up and make it match the craftsman style of the home throughout the rest of the house. So we're really excited to see it all come together. We're excited to see whether or not we get an offer that we would accept wholesale. If we do, we move on to just another project, but really excited to show you this one and to hopefully move forward with it. So I'm walking out here to show you how far out the addition is gonna go. 800 square feet puts us right where this brick is. So as you can see, it's a large addition, primarily bedrooms and baths. So the master will be at the back of the house. The master will then lead out to a really cool deck, similar to like the one that we did at 43rd Street, which will just finish the look out here and create a nice outdoor living space. Over here is the original ADU, additional dwelling unit, which isn't much of a dwelling, so unfortunately we're gonna have to take this one down and rebuild the new one entirely. The new one will also be attached to the home, which is really great. And over here you'll see there are some storage sheds that have seen better days, and unfortunately they're also not to code. They're within setback requirements that the city requires you be at least 5 feet from your lot line on the side, so we'll have to eliminate these as well. That's a wrap on our first episode of 41st Street. Now we need to make the decision of whether or not to continue this project or to take the offer in hand to wholesale this property. So to give you a little background on our numbers, our client purchased this property for $455,000. The resale value is $1.1 million, and our rehab budget is $300,000, with closing costs equaling around $60,000. So great profit to be had, but also the offer on the table would make a good profit without doing any further work. So hard decision to make. We'll let you know on the next episode of Flipping in Heels. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next week.